There's a lot going on. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Well, as many of you all are transitioning back to seeing your clients in person, it's really important to be aware of whether you're required to wear a mask with your clients while you're in session. Now, with that said, one of the frustrations about wearing a mask as a therapist is you can't see each other's facial expressions because this whole bottom half of your face is totally blocked off. Well, fortunately, some people have thought about that and created some see-through masks. So I thought it might be fun in this video to try out some see-through masks just to kind of see how they compared to regular masks and offer you some of my thoughts. Hold on. Supposedly one of the masks I ordered actually just arrived. BRB. I'll explain this one in a moment. In the meantime, welcome to Private Practice Skills. I'm Dr. Marie Fang, psychologist in private practice. I post videos offering tools I learned the hard way about starting and growing private practice so that you don't have to. Okay, so I initially set out and ordered 3 different kinds of see-through masks to try out for you all. And according to Amazon, up until today, the 3rd one got lost in the mail. So I already tried out the first 2 masks and I have footage that we're gonna go over for those, but wouldn't it be fun if I put on this 3rd mask now? There it is. Wait a minute. This product is disposable and cannot be cleaned. Used masks should be disposed of. I thought this was a reusable mask. This was a $12 mask. Listen, I ain't paying $12 for a single-use mask. All right, well, we're gonna try it. Oh, that's pretty loose. Oh, all right, well, no, that ain't it. It just feels really flimsy, and I'm just upset that I spent $12 on a non-reusable mask. Okay, so it looks like for today, we're just gonna be reviewing the 2 masks. As we get into my review of the 2 masks, I complained that I really felt like I had trouble getting enough oxygen with both of the masks, and I just really wanted to make clear in a preface that this is not the case for all masks. The standard cloth masks, surgical masks, N95 masks, the kinds with the cloth and the charcoal filter, those are all meant to be safe to breathe in and get enough oxygen. So when I say this about these masks, please don't take that as commentary on masks in general and use it as an excuse not to wear a mask. So these are the 2 different masks that I'm reviewing in this video. There's this reusable, washable version that I found on Amazon. I'll link to it below if you're curious. And then there's this one, the single-use Clearmask version. So I kicked things off by using this reusable washable mask from Amazon. Let's see how things went. Ooh, it's not comfortable. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but it has a little tightener doodad. You know, I'm not oh, do you hear that? It's a little hard to talk into this thing. It doesn't quite fit me right. I wind up with this little opening here. I can already tell that talking in this thing is not ideal. This thing doesn't let air in and out, so you're only getting air through here, and probably a lot of it is coming from down here. All right, well, I'm gonna take this thing for a real test run. We're gonna go on a little mini adventure together. Let's try it out. Why do people put these things on their dashboard? Here's the game plan. We're near the beach. Fortunately, I'm familiar with where we can go where there's basically nobody. Boom. So basically, I just got here and it's feeling very moist in here, right? Okay, I thought I'd give you a close-up of this because I'm pretty sure there's just a ton of moisture in here. Oh my gosh. All right, so I've been walking for like 30 or 40 minutes. I really am feeling the moisture buildup inside of this area. It does not feel like the airflow is great at all, but this keeps scooching up into my eyes like this. It's just kind of chafing along this edge here. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? Oh, it's so disgusting. And now that I've taken this thing off, I feel like I can breathe. Like, I'm pretty sure the amount of carbon dioxide that I was inhaling was not great. So after trying out this Amazon mask, here are some of the big pros that I can name about it. Most importantly, you can definitely see my facial expression in this mask, and that's kind of the whole point of the see-through mask, so that's definitely a win. Second, I really like that it's marketed as washable and reusable. Now, full disclosure, I haven't tried washing it yet, so that'd be interesting to see how the plastic holds up after a good wash. And third, I found the adjustable ear straps to be sturdy and also quite comfortable. It didn't have that itchy type of elastic on the side. Now, the list of cons is just a bit longer than the list of pros. Now, first and foremost, the major con about this mask is it feels a lot more difficult to breathe in this mask. It's physically pushing up against your face, and also it just seems that there's less room for air to come in and out of the mask. Once I switched back to my cloth mask, I had no problem, so it was definitely the mask and not me or my activities that day. And secondly, it really seemed like this mask blocked a lot of the sound. I mean, you can tell in the video where the microphone is in front of me that once I put this on top of my face, it makes a huge difference. It feels like you really need to enunciate and speak loudly in order to be heard. And unfortunately, this screen fogs up like mad, and not to mention it collects an abundance of makeup, face grease, and just crud. So it's see-through, but it's nasty looking. Also, this mask seems like maybe it's designed for a larger or longer face than mine, because I was having this issue of this part getting up into my eyes, whereas this part is still sticking out the bottom. Well, after that somewhat disappointing experience with this reusable mask, I was feeling hopeful that this disposable mask would be a bit better because it has a different design, and so I thought it might resolve some of those issues. So let's see what happened. Da 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 da. Very shiny. Okay. Looks like this. And you take these two pieces, I believe, and go like that. It has one of these pieces, but this one you just tighten it like that. Looking forward to trying these out for real. All right, y'all, we're about to amp it up. Let's do this. I need more space. 6 feet is bigger than you think it is. Just keep that in mind. All right, we are social distancing now. Wait, did I do this right? Initial reactions to this mask after trying out the other mask yesterday is that the way the foam is designed really helps keeps this plastic shield part off of my face. Okay, let's do a quick compare test. So this is what I sound like with the mask on, and I'll try to keep the same volume. Here's what I sound like with the mask off. I'm gonna interrupt real quick at this point. I had thought it would be a good idea to do a sort of Q&A while I was wearing this mask to sort of test it out while I was talking. I filmed my answers to your questions, but it's just so awkward to hear me talk with this thing on. And so I'm gonna re-record the Q&A part and put it in a separate video with no mask on, so you can watch my answers to your amazing questions in another video. But for now, I'm gonna just sort of skip through the Q&A part and just show you my experience of what it's like wearing the mask while I'm talking for a bit. All right, well, I have just about half an hour before I start seeing clients today. Okay, pause real quick. I'm really feeling that I am breathing the same air that I'm exhaling. It's feeling like I need to take this mask off and catch my breath. And I feel a little bit of that with the typical cloth mask, but not like this. Hold on. Whew, hold on. I've been wearing the mask for about 10 minutes, and that was how long I felt I could go before taking a break. Actually, I need to take another break. Oh, yeah, this is not sustainable for me, I'm gonna be honest. We're now 20 minutes into this thing, and I'm struggling. Okay. Well, I have about 5 minutes before it's time to start seeing my clients, so let's kind of assess where we're at with this thing. Alrighty, how foggy does it look? I mean, you know, I think if I was sitting with a client, you can definitely see my facial expressions. Let's see how my face and the mask fared. Ooh, it's so nice to take it off. Okay, you can definitely see where it rubbed off. Yeah, it rubbed off my makeup. I know that's really gross. I don't know how well you can see it, and it definitely has a fair amount of moisture here. It's there, but it's not bad. All right, well, we definitely got a lot of information about that mask. Let's dive into the pros and cons. So the first pro is that you can most definitely see my face very clearly even after wearing this mask for quite a bit. And even just looking at these two masks side by side, this one looks far less grody than this one. There's just less percentage of plastic touching your actual skin. And also it didn't seem to fog up quite as much. Also, as I looked back at the footage of each of these, this one definitely had less sound obstruction than this one. I think the foam design allows a little more sound to come through. And once I got used to this type of fitting over my head, it was far more comfortable than this one. Not really issues with chafing or rubbing. Okay, so let's get into the cons. Now, the biggest con of this mask is it was incredibly challenging for me to breathe. Far more challenging than this mask, and this mask was already a problem to the extent that it's a no-go for me. After about 5 minutes, I was starting to feel it with this mask, and after 10 minutes, I had to take the mask off and literally catch my breath. For that reason alone, this mask is a no-go for me. There's no way I can pause in the middle of a session and take breaks from wearing a mask. That's just not gonna happen. And you saw a couple of the other cons. I mean, it does build up a little bit of grease, a little bit of moisture, though not as bad as this one. And at nearly $3 a pop, having to throw it out after each use, this is gonna get really expensive real quick. Though not quite as expensive as this $11 or $12 single-use mask, which is kind of a piece of crap. Sorry, excuse my language. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you all. I was really excited about trying out these masks and I thought they would be amazing. I don't know, maybe I'm not wearing them properly or just bought the wrong kinds of masks because I really want this to work. So if you have tried a clear mask, maybe even one of these masks that's worked out well for you, let me know in the comments, or let me know if there's some other mask you want me to try, because I will keep trying until I find something that works. Well, as much as I would love to be able to wear a clear mask and meet with my clients in person again, right now I'm gonna be sticking with teletherapy. And a special thank you to TherapyNotes.com for sponsoring this video. Not only do they help out with scheduling notes and billing, they have a HIPAA-secure teletherapy platform that you can use to meet with your clients remotely. The TherapyNotes telehealth beta platform is currently available for free for all TherapyNotes users. And if you're not yet a TherapyNotes user, then you can click the link in my description box to get 2 months to try it for free with no commitment, including their telehealth beta platform. I hope you find that helpful if you're still meeting with your clients remotely like I am, and let me know what you think of some of the mask options out there in the comments below. Well, I hope you found this video helpful and maybe a little bit entertaining, who knows. And until next time, from one therapist to another, I wish you well. What you doing?